aligned.
That is why when they grow old and they are good to go, they'll go and look for their real parents.
No, Papi Sam, no, don't. Yeah,
It's
reality is possible, but what I'm saying is also a big possibility, and for her, it
So
is.
there's this actress. She flaunts a mother, but that's not her real mother. She would always say that her own mother was not there with them when they were struggling with the father. She adopted another person as a mother.
Yeah.
She celebrates that person so much, and you would never see her once celebrating her own.
No,
she would only say that she had put that person.
That is what we see on the social media.
No, she would tell.
That is what
us,
she says to you. Deep down her. So I'm talking about issues in the depth of the heart. Hold on. The only reason why I can think like this is because
No, but these are
things that come up in therapy sessions.
Yeah.
And they'll say, even regardless of all of these things, they still feel this certain type of way. And you're like, after everything. Oh, really? So and the truth is, you can't take it out.
Are you saying this on the part of the man or on the part of the children now? I mean, who is the victim?
There's no victim here.
Okay. For me, I think it's easy for her because it's easier for her to marry again and have another child for the new man, and all of the children are her children. All of them. Do you get?
Yes.
Than when it's maybe the man now has other children already, and then a woman now comes, because now there are two families already, but this is still one because they all came from you. And I believe there are men out there who would love you and love those children
just like
you know.
I imagine that won't erase the good memories they have of their father.
It doesn't, you know.
Hold on, and it remains there. So we're talking about issues of the mind. Okay.
It's actually the first child that really has the memory of their dad, because my last child was just 3 weeks old. That one does not have any memory. The second one too was just 2 years, and she does not really have any. She just know, oh, my daddy. She does not really know much.
Yeah.
But the first child knows about her daddy. Very well.
So from me to you, man, if it's something that because that your personal opinion is hard.
It's hard.
I mean, look at her. I mean,
that is hard.
For her to
no. What I'm saying is, it's a decision if you want.
Yeah.
So she take her time.
So
I said it earlier.
Yes. You said
I said it. Hold on.
Time.
Now,
Ma,
did they hear? So hold on. No.
Yes, now. It does have to be fine.
Now you're listening from your emotion.
No.
Hold on. You are listening from your emotion.
Okay.
I'm speaking from my mind. They are two different things. So there's a place where I speak with emotions. There's a place where I speak from my mind. There's a place where I face reality.
Yeah, I think reality is the cocoa.
So what I said to her, I balanced it. I said she can take her time. If you want to get there, it's her choice and all of that.
But you now said, but your personal...
Yes, that was why I emphasized my personal opinion.
Yes.
And it's because, and it stems from the realities that I've seen around. And the thing is, when you hear people's story and people's journey around this situation, your heart will quiver.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the things we have not seen and things we have not heard that makes us still sit with some opinion. The day you hear other people's story, real life, then you know.
Of course.
So we are coming from different perspectives.
Yeah. So I'm asking you now very honestly. Do you think there are people out there as well who would take care of her, take care of the children without much of an issue?
Of course.
So
let's
base it on the no hair. So give it another chance, please.
Okay, so what do you think about modern day parenting to the traditional way of bringing up children?
I feel most parents now, they are not as how will I put it? They are not as strict as parents of before. Because there's this way parents of nowadays, if the child wants this, you give it to her. The child wants this, you give it to her. Back then, they might have it, but they won't give it to you. Not because they hate you, but because they want you to know that there are times that you might not have. So make do with what you have.
Yes.
Manage what you have. There are times like I'll just feel like, I have this thing, but I don't put down all the resources. And they'll be like, mommy, you have this in the fridge now. Let's take it. I say, no. What if life happens and I'm no longer alive? And you are with someone? do you want to see the person as if the person is maltreating you? Or what if a new daddy comes in and he has his own perspective about things?
Life, yes.
And it's like, no, you can't just be giving them all they have. So I'm trying to balance it from the angle like, okay, if your father were to be alive, this is what he would do. So modern day parenting is, I don't know, like some schools now, they don't allow them to be flogged again. I learned about some students that got their teacher arrested, secondary school students. They went to the police station to lodge a complaint that the teacher beat them. Yes, at Obani Koroye, that the teacher beat them. And because there is a law in Lagos State that teachers shouldn't beat the students, and they went to arrest the teacher. And I was like, will you come back to that school? You are on a long thing.
You find out who the parents of the children.
Yes.
So if your parent beat your children, you go and report to the station. They will arrest your parents.
As in from school, they went from school. They didn't even get home.
Maybe it's Corona secondary school.
No, a public school, not even a private school, a public school at Obani Koroye there.
It's terrible how we try to emulate, very terrible
yes.
things from the Western
world.
Yeah. And not the good ones.
Exactly.
The bad ones that because
we try to
the Nigeria of before, as those students go to the police station, police would first beat them.
Yes.
And carry them to their house and go
to your house.
Yes, but
let me even know your parents.
So like you are of the opinion of parenting of those days that are strict. The modern days parents too should be strict.
Not they should try and balance it.
Okay.
There should be a balance.
Okay.
While you are being strict, at least have a conversation with these children. Most times we don't have a conversation with those children, and at times we just see them going haywire, not because they want to, but because of peer pressure. And they get influenced, and there's no mother, there's no listening here for them to say, Mommy, this happened. How can I do this? Back then, when things happened, we have maybe like aunties that we easily run to and say, auntie, this happened. Maybe you can't talk to your mother, but there's this auntie there is this very good auntie that will tell you, oh no, don't do it this way, go this way, do this. But now some parents are the ones going to school to fight their teacher. My children know I will never do that because I'm not even ready to step out. Let alone now go and fight. And they know, my mommy does not know how to fight, and my mommy cannot fight. They know.
What
they
do
know
you
me.
say to parents of this our time?
Generations.
What do you say to them?
We should try and balance it. That's what I would say now. Like, let's not be in a rush to make some decisions that is going to affect our children in future. Because there are some decisions now that when we make, we might regret later on. Because the child we don't train today is going to be a problem for us in future.
Yes.
And when we are supposed to be laughing and smiling, we will not be crying.
Amen.
Because when we don't train them the right way, they are going to be the one that was going to cause us cry later on. So that's just it. And that's why I tell my children most times, when you go out there, you do something wrong, they beat you. Don't believe you come back to this and come and tell me they won't even come up to tell me my teacher beat me, except they know they have not done something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when they are always eager to say, oh, my teacher did this. There was a day my daughter came back home, my auntie beat me. What did you do? Because I did this. I said, thank God you know the reason why you are being disciplined for what you have done. And my mommy, won't you go to my school? I said, okay, so that they can beat the both of us, Abby. Say, they can't beat you and you're an adult. I said, really? I said that your auntie said will beat me when I get there. Because what you've done is wrong. You are not supposed to do it. And now you want me to go to your school and get myself
and my child has seen a parent.
Seen a parent, yes, sure.
Yes, yes, she has seen. She has seen. The other day she told me because they beat Toby Loba, her mommy came, and her daddy also came with a policeman. My mommy, I know my mommy can never do that. I said, even your mommy cannot step out, not to talk of carry policeman. I said, because that money that we used to call a policeman, I better use it to hit. She was just like, my mommy, you are so indifferent. I said, let me be, let me be. So I'll just encourage mothers. There's a lot of work.
Mothers and fathers.
Yes, mothers and fathers. But we mothers are always with the children. Yes. Fathers are always busy.
It's like 70.
Yes. 80. It's just few fathers that are always available. Mostly it's the mothers.
Available.
They should be available. You know, Nigerian yes, father should be available actually. But you know, this Nigerian economy is making the father to run helter skelter, running 10 jobs at the same time. At times when they get home, they are extremely tired. They can't even say some things and all that.
So I will say this, man. I think it's from the place of relationship with the children.
Yes.
No matter how busy you are, it's just like then when we used to be in the dating world. No matter even if you work somewhere where they say don't touch your phone because you love your spouse, you might just sneak, yeah, my love, I love you so much.
Yes.
Okay, so no matter how busy, you find time for that person that you love.
So
yes.
That is how we should even view it.
Yes.
That father should find time.
Yes.
So
they should.
You have to work and earn money. An excuse.
Find time.
Women to earn now.
Yes, so in fact they work more now. Women earn more and work
bringing
more.
that balance, and because you have that cultural mindset, some men may take advantage of it.
Yes.
Their mother would handle it.
Their mother will handle that.
Get back to the children together.
Raising them together is the best thing.
Yes.
So what's your final word for parents? Like I asked the other time, what's your final word for
Okay, what I would say is let's be friend with our children. Let's be their friend. We are their parents. We should be their parent first before being their friend, so that they can calm down to our level and then go back to be their parents. Because when we are their friends, we'll be able to know more about what is going on behind them. At times you just employ a teacher and you don't really know what is going on. Like I was reading a story. The lesson teacher was actually the one that molested the child and turned the child to a lesbian. And this is a female teacher. For crying out loud, the woman feels safe with the teacher because female to female.
Exactly.
Not knowing that's the end. And eventually the younger brother impregnated the elder sister because of that. Because what? They were too busy. Both the father and the mother were busy. The child will want to walk up to them and say they want to do, oh, you're the from here. I'm in a meeting. I'm having this. I'm doing this. And before you know it, they lost the right to talk to their parents.
We have to be present.
Yes, we have to be present in their life.
We have to be
no
present.
matter the kind of job we are doing, we have to be very present in their life. Every day, when they come back from school, what happened in school today? What did your teacher do? This. Let them ask them questions. Like my children's school now. Once they get into the school, there's a message that pop up on my phone that says they are in school now. And once they are leaving, there's a message saying they leave around so time. They should be home in so time. So is
that's very good. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Professor, I don't know if you have any other thing to add. Yeah, before
you know that I have something to add. So the idea is just that building relationship with the children is very essential. When you're their friends, you're comfortable to tell you things, and the way you respond to is very important, so that you don't shut them out and anything.
Yes.
Because the thing is, they said the headmaster was once a student, so if you have been a child before, you have done those things before. So try to now do.
I didn't meet under your food.
So try to know. So that's what you did. I've done it before. When
I did it
was not good though, because
we used to slim fit meat. Cut slim fit it.
You infiltrate.
Yes, now we slim fit the meat.
Yes, now
Cut it.
I did.
And now use soup to rub it very.
No, even before cooking it, you are the one in charge of the kitchen.
Yes.
So when my sister,
yes,
usually counts the meat because I grew up with my sister at some point. So she will count the meat. Melolora 16. Okay, all those 16 I'll now cut just a little, out
from
of
everything.
The 16 meat before boiling it.
Yes, now
when I boil it,
it doesn't affect it.
Yes.
You know when you still do that, there's this something that will still be like
obviously my
this chicken, the skin of that chicken, you know this that place, that skin, you'll be like, this place is always sweet now.
When they are cut
your knife, you slim fit it.
No, you know chicken, there is a way that you will cut it. You have to be very careful. So when I go to the market to cut the chicken at Oyingbo market, then I'll just tell them, mẹ́ta ló ní kẹ́ gé lè bá mi gé sí mẹ́rin.
Wonderful.
Ẹ gé sí mẹ́ta, méjì ló ní kí n gé sí, ẹ gé sí méjì. So, I have extra. So when she calls me, mélòó ló máa gé ẹran yẹn sí? 12 for not guessing, probably is 16. I don't reserve 4 for my
Shout
child.
out to everybody that is doing this thing. I mean, we'll
So, I would not want to do that to me anyway.
But then, if it happens, make them feel,
Yeah.
like it's they are human, it's part of life.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
before.
Yeah.
What are
Yes.
the consequences?
It's,
Yeah.
no, I felt a lot of
No,
what
but-
the day she called me, she didn't tell me she was coming home early one day. And I already had the one that boyed her
Your
side.
own, yes.
And she came early and she was like, Shebo sọ pé 12 ló ń gẹran yẹn sí. Ibo ni mẹ́rin ti wá?
I hear you.
Kí ló sọ? And that day, the class she first gave me, ó ti ń jalè. I'm like, no, wọ́n fi sí fún mi ni. Okay, ìgbà tó fi sí fún ìgbà tí mo pè ẹ́, kí ló dé tó ṣe sọ fún mi pé wọ́n fi sí ẹran yẹn? That was
I
how
think parents should stop acting as if this thing has not happened. They've
Before.
not done this.
You know how
Yes.
you must say,
You know?
Yes.
Abura.
Baby ò bá ṣẹ́rí. So so I think parents should stop making it look like they've done
They are saints.
They are saints.
Yes.
So we should always remember when children does these things that we've done before, let's calm down and think about, I've done this thing
Yes.
before, and look for a way to
tell
tell
them
them this
it's
thing
bad.
is
So
bad.
don't-
Instead of beating
don't
that's both
Don't
every time.
judge them like as if
that.
Eh.
I've been there before. So
You know?
and then at the end of the day, it brings that balance, that relationship, that friendship to
Because my
you and your
daughter would
children.
always ask me, Mommy, when you were in nursery school, did your teacher beat you? Mommy, when you were in primary school, did you score every of the spelling? Maybe probably when I'm trying to tell her, you don't know how to
See this
spell,
topic,
Abby. Sincerely, she
that
would
one.
ask you.
My dad used to tell us, they know book, they know book. So when they were
exactly.
in the house,
That's how it's
That's how you see result.
you don't show him that matter. Okay, me, I show him that matter. You know, I can't go on. That matter don't finish.
amazing.
My
So
daughter will always
Daddy
ask
had
me as
told
well.
you
Have you
that
done this before?
well, I wasn't
The
so.
way I even showed him, I left it on his table. So we see.
For him to
You know,
see his
if
kids
he had
by
told you
himself,
that it wasn't so brilliant like that,
you would have
why
seen it
not?
as a normal
You
thing.
You would
And
have
I've even
yeah.
said that let me do better than you.
ahead than
Yes.
him.
Not that
But
one
because
that,
he had told you I was doing very, like my daughter would say, Mommy, Daddy said you know mathematics very well. Come and teach me mathematics. I'll be like, to bad day secondary school, see my Japan, you. Forget the fact that I read statistics. So to bad day secondary school, my Japan, me, I don't want to do math. So we have to let them understand that this
Yes.
thing you're passing through, this thing that
Been
just
through
happened,
that stage before.
we've gone through
That is how we
Yes.
before. We should stop
We handle this here.
so that when they find out later, it will not be a shock to
Yes,
them.
yes.
And they would not come and tell you that, Mommy, you said we should not lie. Why did
Yes.
you lie?
Mm.
And that's a very big slap.
And if
on
they
the-
don't even tell you, they know in their mind. And that one is deeper.
yeah,
And
yes,
maybe
yes.
anger reach there, they just say it out.
sure.
But mommy, you two
Because when
always
you
lie
do some
now.
things, they will tell you, Mommy, but you said we should not listen to this song. Why are you listening to it? I'll be like, it's my
So
status,
whatever
oh,
exactly.
not me. Oh,
So
it's my
I get that a
So
lot.
whatever-
I just show you to us. See,
It's my
look at it. I'm
status.
not the one playing.
Eh.
Okay. Because I know you told
So
me there are
whatever
some
you
songs
want
that
them
are
to
bad.
do, don't do
Please
it.
don't do in their
Example.
presence.
You should live by example.
Not do as I say, but do as I do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So lead in act and all.
Yes. Because
And
they
then-
watch. We are what they are doing.
Yes.
It's
So I-
whatever they see in us, they do.
So I think in all of these things, we have been able to bring practical solutions to this conversation, even to Water Bottle, the movie. That's a production of Prowess Pictures.
Yes.
Prowess. Please go and subscribe, share, like Facebook,
Like,
Instagram, YouTube,
Subscribe.
everywhere. Subscribe, share, like, follow, spread.
It
Send
doesn't
links.
bite.
Yeah.
Let
Subscribe.
everybody know. Share with your enemies. Share with everybody.
Everybody.
Please spread the gospel. And it's been a wonderful
Time.
conversation and time
Yeah.
that we've had here. Isn't it? In it?
Yeah, it is. I have a word before we wrap. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to do advert for you.
All right.
So as you watch, this is Esther Olaniyi. I earlier introduced as Mrs. Well, Esther Olaniyi. I say that with all my mind. She's a widow she's beautiful, as you can see.
Yeah,
And
very
so
beautiful.
she doesn't go out, and I feel it's beautiful how to
Use your
show.
advert there.
Yeah.
You-
So and
Use
you're out
your
there
adverts.
and you think
Who's got the most business? She makes clothes. She can't find clothes.
Yeah.
Other night that she needs money to raise children.
Yes.
She makes clothes.
Cool morning.
She nice her.
Beautiful girls.
Yeah. So just message us. We give the contact.
Exactly.
Make it find nice clothes like this, nice fabrics.
Yeah.
She bakes
Give her
as well.
contract, oh.
You know,
Yes,
for
so-
birthdays, weddings, and all. Please give her contract. This is how we also support.
Yeah, your choir uniform.
Our own choir
all that.
uniforms.
Yes.
All right. And
Thank you so much.
thank
It's
you so
been
much
a wonderful
for-
time with
Yes.
you. Thank you. So
Yeah,
much.
my pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming. And
My
once
pleasure.
again, it is
So until we come your way again, I'm still Namdi.
And I'm still Olabise.
happy sad. See you
Thank you.
around.